Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So most of you are also doing our challenge bot or using the challenge bot. So this is pretty much somewhat the same setup. We're just going to be going over how to set up the Hyena Assassin, the Hyena Gold Digger, and then the Hyena Goldfather. So most of you, I think, that are in here should have a VPS, but if you don't, I'm just going to go over that right quick. The VPS we use is Forex Cheap VPS. Just go to forexcheapvps.com. And then from there, we use the cheapest option. Let's go to View Plans. Go to Order. All you want to do here is change the location from anywhere to London. And then hit Continue. They pay quarterly, which means you have to pay every 3 months. And down here, you can pay by Bitcoin, which is the default, but you can also pay by PayPal. I don't really know what perfect money is, but you can pay by there too. After that, you'll get a login from your email, and it will contain an IP address and a username and a password. So the next step, once you have that, is you want to download Microsoft Remote Desktop. This is for Mac, and they have it for Windows. I think for Windows, it's the Microsoft link. But you might could get both here. But I know for sure you can get the Windows version from here. You just say Get, and it will download. And then the Mac version, they have it in the App Store. This will take you directly there, and it'll open up in the App Store. Once you have that, you're going to open it up. When yours opens up, it'll have a connection center, not as many screens. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Then you're going to go to the plus. You're going to hit Add PC. The PC name is the IP address that they send you. It'll look something like this. Something like that. And then to add in the user and password, you just go and click or ask when required. Go and click Add User Account. And then you type in the username, which most of them are administrator. I can spell it right. And then, whatever the password is. It's blocked in Dubai. Rennie, I'm sure there is other workarounds. SVOP calls not allowed here. Oh, I see. Yeah, Rennie, if you can hear me, I'll definitely record this. And then if you need some extra help, I can definitely do that for you for sure. I think the recording is still live. But yeah, you type in the username, type in the password here, and then you hit add. I'm not gonna do that because it's a fake account. Cancel. But then you hit add, and when you hit add, it'll pop up here. You just double click, and then it'll open up your VPS. You can see y'all's VPS. I already have one loaded for this recording. Yeah, and then your VPS will look like a plain Windows desktop. You should have these same 7 or 8 files here. From here, what you want to do is install Administrator 4. You double click. You're going to hit next. You're going to hit next, but I need to change the settings because I already have one here. You just hit next, and then it will download Administrator for you. Takes about 10, 20, 30 seconds. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. You're in. Cool. I'm reading the chat at the same time. Cool. You hit finish. Then MetaTrader will pop up. And again, for the ones who've already had our Hyena bots running, since before today, and in January and before then, you more than likely already have this MetaTrader set up with the bots somewhat already on it. But the bots that were on your accounts expired today. So you will have to go and put the bots back on their account. But the MetaTrader and some of the windows that we're about to set up should already be set up for you if you've had our bots in the past. So from here, you go and type in your broker, you hit the plus. Most of us are on Osprey. You go and hit scan. And then you're going to click on a demo if you have a demo, or live if you have a live. I think I have a live we can use for today. Let's see what the password is. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I do have a login. So you type in login there, type in the password, J U K E G U A H D. Finish, and then it will load up your MetaTrader 4 account. So again, that was the MetaTrader 4 login. That's not the login for the VPS. Again, this is MetaTrader 4. So you want to make sure you grab the login and password from the email that Osprey sent you, or that KOT sent you, or wherever you get your MetaTrader login at. So it's not the VPS login. Again, it's the MetaTrader login. And then once you're in, it should look just like this. Now we're going to get our bots in. So most of you will receive an email, or I'll send it to you on Telegram. But however you get it, for me, it's going to be on the email. This is Google Chrome. I should explain how to download that. You can download Google Chrome by just double clicking here. If you don't want to use Google Chrome, you can get the Windows button, hit Internet Explorer, and then pull up your email, or really just pull up wherever you have the files. For me, I send it to my email. So I have my email pulled up, forwarded from my email, and the files are here at the bottom. From here, you want to download the files. You can hit download all attachments, or you can download them one by one. Just going to hit download all attachments. From there, you're going to double click, and then you're going to select all of them, or highlight all of them, and drag it to the desktop. From there, we're going to exit out of that. You can exit out of that. The files are there on the desktop. Boom, boom, boom. Go back into MetaTrader 4. We're going to go to File, go to Open Data Folder. And again, this is recorded, so if I'm going too fast, definitely look back and go through it. Just MQL4, go to Experts, and then we're going to minimize this window in the background. So we have this, and we're going to drag in our experts folders. We got the Gold Digger, Hyena Goldfather, and the Hyena Assassin. Boom. And then from there, we can exit out of that. Go back into MetaTrader. Go click the plus on Expert Advisors. Right click Expert Advisors and hit refresh. And boom, there are our 3 bots. From there, we're going to load up the settings. So first, we're going to go to EURUSD. We're going to right click, and then we're going to go to Windows. No, me please. Yeah, Rennie, I'll definitely do that before we end the file. I got you for sure. We're going to select them all, hit close. So for our Hyena Assassin, for most of you who have the bot, one of the settings that we use is EURAUD, which I think is at the top. You find the symbol under Market Watch. If it's not here, and I'll show you later, you just right click and go to Symbols, and then you can find the symbol that you want. But ours is EURAUD. Right click that, chart window, maximize it. And then the setting for EURAUD is on the 5-minute. So up here is how you change the time frame. We're going to go to minute 5 or 5-minute. And then from here, we're going to double click the Hyena Assassin. Double click that. Let's make it larger so we can see what's going on. Go to common, make sure allow live trading is on. Then go to inputs. And from here, we're going to load up the settings that was sent to you for EURAUD. Let's make this larger. Right there, EURAUD. So each of these settings will say the name of the bot, the pair, and the time frame. And then for this case, it tells you that it's short only, which I'll explain later. So you hit open, and then from there you hit OK. And as long as you have as long as you have auto trading selected, the smiley face will be there, and you will be able. It will be able to trade whenever the market is set up. Wow, it's a crazy gap. Markets always come back and fill that gap. It's a crazy gap right there. But yeah, so that one's set. So if we want to do another setting, like I said, Ethereum, which is not here, we right click, we go to the symbols. Ethereum is crypto. We go to crypto. We go to Ethereum. Go to show. Exit. Go down. We're going to right click Ethereum. Put the chart window. This Ethereum setting is on the hour, so we can just leave it on the hour. Double click our bot, the Hyena Assassin V2. Make sure allow live trading is on. This is good on long and short. And then go to inputs, hit load, and we're going to load up the Ethereum settings, Assassin V2 Ethereum on the 1 hour. Open. And then you hit OK, and that's also good to go. The smiley face is good to go. And then for our third setting, we have US 30 mini, which is also not here. So we right click the symbols, go to symbols, go to index here, and US 30 mini is right here. Go to show. From there, you right click the chart. You right click and you click chart window. And US 30 mini is on the 15-minute. So we'll go up here to time frame, change it to 15-minute. And again, double click the bot. Make sure allow live trading is on. Load it up. Desktop. Boom. US 30 mini. 15-minute. So this one says short only. So we'll go to open. Go to common. And this is how you change it to short only. Just go to only short positions. And from here, you can just hit OK. Yeah, and that's pretty much how you set the 3 windows. That's how you set up the bot. The rest of the bots work the same. I did not. I should have copied the settings over, but they work exactly the same as in I think the Gold Digger and the Hyena Goldfather. They're both on gold. So we'll go pull up gold from the symbols, which is under metals. Show. Right click on gold. And then the same thing. You just double click the Hyena Gold Digger. Make sure allow live trading is on. You'll go and load up the setting, which I don't have on mine, but you'll load up the setting, which will be there if you have that bot. You click open, of course, and then you hit OK. And then it will be a smiley face. And then the same thing for the Goldfather, same thing. And each of the files will say which bot it's for, what time frame it's on, and anything else that you need to know. So the last thing we'll go over before I answer questions is just the basic strategy of how our bots work. So the Hyena Assassin, that's the first, not the first bot that we've had, but it's the bot that we've been using that we started in July or August. This is like the supreme version of that. Pretty much it's set to take a trade based off an MA cross. Ethereum is set for this, EUR AUD is set for the 7/200 on the 5-minute. And they use simple MA. So SMA, 7/200 SMA over SMA. Yeah, so the Hyena Assassin and the Gold Digger both work off of the MA cross strategy. So starting from the top, we have the user money management. Use money management. I would just leave that to true. That just makes sure that the bot can risk, whatever percent you set. Of course, this is the risk. I would generally leave it at 1% and don't go over 10%. This is the fixed lot size, which won't work if you have these two options on. The news event I would leave on. The custom trading hours. If you turn this to false, the bot will trade at whatever time. As long as there's a cross at whatever time, the bot will make a trade. But if you turn it to true, the bot will respect the time selected here. So including the losses that we've had over the past, 6 to 7, 8 months, these are the times that worked for EURAUD. So you can definitely go and fool around and change up whatever. Just keep in mind that these are set to server time, which is the same time that you see over here in MetaTrader. And also keep in mind that just like all the other bots, it's by military time. Cool. There we have our take partials. It's here. Risk management mode, I would just keep that on true. Again, let's just make sure that you risk the right amount. This is our take partials. Right now it's set for after 9 pips on EURAUD, it takes 90% partials, and then it leaves the rest to keep running. Next, we have our max daily loss, which speaks for itself, max daily gain. And right now I have it set for false. If you turn shut off on, once you hit whatever percent you type in, it will cut the bot off. It will cut off auto trading. Next, we have the this is the stop loss. This is the take profit. And this again is the risk percent. But if you have the risk set here, the bot will respect that. I mean, you can put them both on 1%. It doesn't really matter. Next is the trailing stop. Of course, if you set it to false, it won't trail. But if you set it to true, it would trail. This is set for after 9 pips. It takes 90% partials, and then half a pip later, it's going to trail. I guess the rest of the 10% is going to trail by 1 pip until price comes back and smacks either this original entry or if it manages to catch a pip or not. Yeah, and that's pretty much how these are set up. Again, this is go to common. This is the long and short. You can change that to long only, short only. And as long as you have allow live trading, you're good to go. You can cancel. Yeah, and then the Gold Digger bot, I don't have to show, but it's the same setup. Just the gold settings work better on that bot, and the gold settings that we have provided work for the Gold Digger bot. The last thing I will show is the Hyena Goldfather, which is different. That's off a different strategy. Let me open that up. The common section is exactly the same. The difference on this one is it's not a moving average strategy. Instead, it is set to buy the lows and to buy the highs at a certain pip amount. Jeffrey is goated, and he got that all in his brain, but it's set to buy the lows, sell the highs, at a certain percent of, whatever the place is in the market. And that's controlled by a moving average, which most of them are defaulted to like 160, or the setting that you'll get for this, I think, is defaulted to 170 or something like that. But just like the other bot, same parameters up top. This parameter is different though. This one you can set it to trade like only a few times. If you set it for 0, it'll trade whenever. If you set it to 10, I think that's the default. I think the settings you'll get is set to like 2 or something like that. But the bot will only make 2 trades in a 24-hour span. And these are the same. Always use news event filter and keep it on true. The settings that you have, I think, also will have this on true, but it's the same setup. This is the same. I'll leave that on true. This is your stop loss. You take profit. This again is your take partials. Once it goes into 30 pips, it takes 50% partials. And then again, your daily loss, daily gain, trailing stop, just like before. And this is the moving average is kind of just what the bot looks at to know if it's in in a bearish trend or if it's in a bullish trend, and then it can set the buys and sells based upon that. Yeah, so that's pretty much a wrap. That is all three of our bots. If you have purchased any of these bots, send me a DM. Send me your email to my DM, and I will send you the bots. I'll send you the settings that you have, and yeah, and we can go from there. So let me answer it up for questions now. Go back to Telegram. Let's go to this. Okay. Let me allow people to speak now. Okay, you should be allowed to speak. Any questions, definitely ask. And if there's none, I'll just close the meeting and we'll go from there. Any questions at all? You can definitely speak up. You can write it in the chat. I'm looking at both. See, Lucy is typing. Cool. Okay, awesome. See, Jim is typing. See what Jim said. I guess we'll call it. No questions. Awesome. Cool. Dope. Yeah. Just hit me up. DM. Send me your email. Yeah. Got you for sure. I'll send those files out. Yeah, let's get this money. Let's see what y'all come up with. Gang! I ain't a gang! The recording. 22 minutes. Pretty good.